We're gonna perform.
We're gonna perform what?
Sucking on the phone. Today we're preparing for you a dish that is near and dear to our hearts because when the girls were younger, when I was younger, I had a restaurant. I had that restaurant for about 14 years, and one of the dishes at that restaurant were tacos a la Vara, and it was our creation. The girls grew up loving it. It was a big part of our menu, so that's what we're cooking for you today. Very simple dish, but very delicious. Danielle's got in this pan right here, I have boiled some chicken breasts. Ready to go. You add a little spices, a little comino, a little bit of chicken broth, and chicken just shreds, so it's just falling apart, and that's how we like it. Perfect for your taco. The tortillas we have are right here. In the meantime, could you girls act like you're doing something in the kitchen? This is Comida Caliente with Dini and her daughters.
Well, what do you want us to do?
Okay.
You always look at Danielle first. It's hard to be perfect, girls.
You look very gorgeous.
I'll make the guacamole.
Okay, Diana's gonna make the guacamole. Now you know how to get that out without
move your hand.
Okay. There you go, girl. Okay.
The name of our restaurant was Casa de Vara Mexican Restaurant.
And it was built in our home. It was in our backyard. So when we were closed, we just went up the stairs and we were at home. So there was no place to go. You were either at the house or you were at the restaurant, which was great because you never needed to wonder, what am I having for dinner? It was either rice, beans, tacos, enchiladas, and it was good. And chile con queso, and it was good. And that's where they grew up. My kids went from the breast to rice and beans, mashed up in the kitchen. Ooh, my babies are hungry. Go to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen, and mashed it up. And there was no baby food. There was no organic food. There was no any of that.
Well, that's why Stephanie and Diana have that secret nipple.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
true.
gonna be cut, right?
That's not true.
That's between us.
It was. We never got a swimming pool or a trampoline or anything. But we had a restaurant where we would rollerblade, roller skate. We would have parties and
Steph would sing to the customers.
Eat their food.
The best memory for me is putting my rollerblades on and people were eating their food and here I am rollerblading around their table. Probably wasn't the most appropriate thing, but it was definitely a family restaurant and that's why people came and ate there.
Along with that was the people that took care of us in that restaurant, and they were also part of our family, and we grew up with the cook and we grew up with the waitresses, and everybody that was there was really sad closing because they were all part of our family. And some of the reason why we know Spanish, and we took, our first bath, some of it were in the sink of the restaurant, randomly, Steven, but
So cute. She shows everything. Diana, one time, there was a little baby and the baby kept crying and crying and we couldn't figure out what was wrong with this baby. And finally, they decided to look under the table. Well, Diana was under the table and she had this baby's toes in her mouth.
Yeah, what's up with that?
She was
thought it was a taco
on this baby. Anyway, so Stephanie has shredded some lettuce here, and that's going to be part of our taco. Diana's making the guacamole, which I hope doesn't take forever and ever. Guacamole at the restaurant we made with avocado, tomatoes, garlic, and then salt. And that's it.
Garlic.
Very basic, no onions, because I'm not a raw onion eater like that. So, a little bit of salt, a little bit of garlic.
Hey, you take care of your shredded lettuce.
Done the lettuce. Okay, so now Danielle's got the chicken here, and that should be good, Mom. I'm just gonna soften my tortilla. I'm not gonna, heat it up really hard because I don't want it hard. I just want it pliable.
I like mine hard.
When it comes to talking to our mom about sexuality and being sexual, I'm perfectly fine with it and I feel like you guys are too.
You better be taking it. Better go get your nudie photos.
There's no secrets. Mama knows it all.
Sometimes she doesn't want to know it all.
You're like, pick them up a little bit more. A little bit more.
A little bit more. Well, who uses the word pliable? I mean, people aren't even going to know what that
hell does that mean?
What does that mean, Mom? Pliable.
Pliable means soft.
Why
Hello.
couldn't you just say
College
soft?
education. I've got some oil in this pan, and you know we want to get it to where it's at least a hot temperature because we're gonna deep fry these tortillas, and not deep fry them. We're just gonna make them crispy, and then we're gonna take them out, and then we're gonna stuff them with everything. As soon as you get done with that, also Diana, then cut us up a little tomatoes.
Okay,
because
cut
the
a
tomatoes.
tomato.
No, you
my
cut the last
God.
one and it didn't
You
look
know.
very good.
Okay, this is pliable. You see? Hello, soft.
Here's the
Danielle.
guacamole.
Put
Look
some
how
chicken.
delicious that looks.
Perfect.
Taste it. Did you taste it?
No, because I know it's good.
Well, taste it.
Let me just taste a little bit.
Okay, then I'm shutting it like this, and I'm securing it with a couple of toothpicks so that it stays closed. See? It's a done deal. Little pocket. Pita pocket. Whatever. So then I'm going to stick them in the deep fryer and get them fried up, and then we're going to go ahead and add all our ingredients, and y'all are going to wish that y'all could come through the camera because they are stinking.
I left the seeds in here because it keeps it fresh if you're gonna have it sitting out. The seeds keep it from turning black.
Who told you that? My own self.
Food channel.
And if you want to, if you have limes, you can squirt a little bit of lime in there, and that'll also keep it from going black, and it gives it a little bit more flavor.
Diana's also single. She can cook. She can do that. I just don't understand where all the men's are. Come on, come out of the woodwork.
Woo.
Today, man, we got a real one for you. We coming with some of these braised oxtail. Nice and tender.
This oil's kind of stinging my eyes.
Stephanie, it's your eyelashes. Okay, so I'm just gonna drop them in there. Be careful. It's really not gonna take very long at all. So you need to be ready to turn them.
Oh, that one's opening.
It's okay. It's all under control. I got it. See, they're already browned. They are good to go. Another few minutes on the other side.
Everything's cooked, you're just browning it, right?
Right, everything's cooked.
See how I'm doing all the work?
Hey, look, wait, let me show you. This looks real good.
I'm gonna stick them here and we're gonna drain them just a little bit. Again, easy, because this is a full meal in itself. And look how simple that is. Just one more, Mommy, and we're good to go. Watch it, step back.
When it comes to us being in the kitchen all together at once, I'll tell you, anything can happen, and so we are just prepared.
Danielle was at a club one day and there was a candle behind her, and when we turned around, her hair was on fire.
She wasn't at a club, we were at dinner.
We were at dinner at a
And she
club
leaned
dinner,
back.
and there was
part about it was that my husband did it to me. My beautiful hair.
all her hair, all that product
all the
was on
product
fire. A big guy just put his hand on, just started banging her hair.
All I smelled was burnt hair.
This is it. Let's grab the plates.
Already?
Everybody grab a plate.
Yeah, we're
right there.
done.
Yeah.
You could do this with
quick.
rotisserie chicken
could've
that
done
you
that.
got from the grocery store.
If you don't want to boil it,
You could do it with corn tortillas also if you don't have flour at home.
Get down. This is crema. It is not sour cream. It is Mexican crema. Take the toothpick out. Don't give anybody oh, look, it's green. It's a good thing. It looks a little Mexican.
Okay, so I'm just gonna open it up and I'm gonna dress it to everyone's liking. Just a little cheese. I'll put that first so it'll melt. And then a little crema. Danielle likes tomatoes, so I'll add tomatoes to hers. Lettuce, shredded. And then I'll top it off with some guacamole.
Put the guacamole in there. Don't be shy with that.
Now, to go great with this would be the frijoles salachada.
Oh, yeah.
For a little side.
Okay,
They're
this
pretty
one's for
crap.
Danielle.
Thank you very much.
Same for Stephanie, except Stephanie and I are not tomato fans.
Booyah!
This terminology
Here,
we
Steph.
really can't stand, but she insists on using it. We don't know where she heard it from. Her grandkids now use it.
It's a good way of saying,
Like
I
in
was
your
right and you were wrong. So you go, booyah, 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 booyah. Everybody see this? See? I mean, look at that. Look
Okay,
at it.
cheers.
Oh my God.
Let's
cheers.
try this.
All right. I thought you were going to cheer me.
Oh my gosh. It's perfect.
I just took a bite and actually took me back to
Casa Vara
Casa
Mexican
de Vara
restaurant.
Mexican. We didn't grow up speaking Spanish. It was taught to us by working in the kitchen, the people that took care of us. I don't feel that makes us anything less of being Hispanic or being Mexican.
This is perfect. The tortilla is soft and crunchy. It's full.
Oh my gosh, look. Are you starting to, you want some, don't you? I know y'all want some. Anyway, this is our meal for today. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Bye.